Hey guys, I'm Fortune by name, and I'm gonna be taking you guys on Scratch classes because I noticed that Scratch is like for beginners, those who want to go into programming. Scratch is like a beginner's class for them. So this video, I'm going to be showing you all about the Scratch interface, everything you need to know about the Scratch, like especially what you see here. So now, first of all, I'm going to start with my sprite. First of all, for every sprite you pick, this is where it is going to appear, and you could also increase the size of your sprites, like either to be smaller or bigger. So let's say I want it to be 150. You could see that my sprite increased, and I could actually change the direction depending. Either I click it this way, you see the X and the Y, or if you're really good at math, you know what you're doing, you could actually put the numbers that you want. Then you could actually delete your sprites. Let's say this is not the sprite I need for a particular game. I could delete it by pressing the dustbin button over here. Then for you to be able to get new sprites, you come over to this cat icon and choose a new sprite. Now here you have everything. Now in order not to waste your time, let's say you want to go straight to a particular sprite, instead of scrolling down and down and down, as you can see we have various sprites. You just easily go, let's say you want to use an animal, you go to animals and see the various types of animals that the Scratch has, or you go to people, you see the different characters they have. They have fantasy, you see the cartoons they have, dance positions of different people. We have musical instruments, we have the sports, we have food, we have fashion, and we have letters. So in order not to waste your time, you could pick the one that you actually want. So I'm gonna go back here. So let's say for this I want to use ballerina. Now, note that for every sprite, each sprite might have different positions. As you can see, this ballerina has up to 4 or 3 positions. This one has also, okay, Amon doesn't have, Abby has also, Amina has, Apple doesn't have, the balloon has by changing colors, the bear has, this one has, okay, the batter, the bat, they all have. So I'm going to pick, oh no, it's too small, so I'm going to increase, let's say this. All right, exactly the size I like. So now another thing we're going to go to is the backdrop. To choose a backdrop, you just have to go to this icon over here. So just like the sprites, you can pick the one you want. Either you want the fantasy, it's mostly about witches, houses, the woods, the castle, epic music, that's the concert, spotlight, theater, epic sports, baseball, basketball, pool, soccer, outdoors has a lot. Like I love this one very well, but no, it's not what I need. So I'm gonna go back and let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of outdoors. You could see them. We also have indoors, bedroom and the rest. We have space. That's if you want to create maybe a story about space, the moon, the spaceships. We have underwater. We have patterns. So I think I'm going to be picking the indoor, and I think I prefer this room much more better. So maybe I'm going to put her around here. Now, mind you, what is Scratch all about? Scratch is a beginner's programming language which is used to create simple games like question and answers or more complex game. As time goes on, I'm going to be showing you guys the games that happen. Another thing is used to create stories and animation. Let's say you're a good story maker and you like writing your stories, but you want to bring your story to life. You could actually use Scratch to bring your stories to life. So now we're done with the sprite, we're done with the backdrop. So now I'm going to take you guys over to the costumes. Now, costumes have to do with the different positions you saw while you were picking your sprite. You could actually pick the one you want. So you have to come to costumes to pick the one you want. Look at the different positions. Okay. So let's say I go with this, that she woke up one morning and she was dancing ballet in her room, or she's practicing. As you can see, there's a music box here, so let's it be that she's actually dancing. So I think this is the right position to keep her. Yes, that's it. So okay, another thing we have is the sounds. You could pick different sounds of what you want, and to pick the different sounds that you want, you could just go to that icon. We have various types of sounds. You could pick the one you want. Like, let's say I want the dance magic. Yeah, so or dance, or so there are different types. So there are various and different types of sounds you can actually pick from. And mind you, the scratch I'm using is scratch 3.29.1. Yes, so that's not. There are different types of scratch. You could decide to use any one, but this is the one I decided to use. So let's go through the different. All right. So all right. So we have a lot of sounds. You could actually download it to pick the one you want, and you could actually pick the sports one. We have bas- splash, tennis hits. We have effects like alien creek. Alright, we have tone string. We have car horn. So that's all about the sound. So you could actually pick the one you want. And if you want to delete a sound, you just have to use the trash can over here. Then let's go back to the code. Now, code, this is the space in which you're going to be putting your blocks. Scratch is very easy because you don't have to be writing codes or everything. You have them here for you, so it's just for you to pick and drop and then press your green flag or whatsoever you want it to do. So apart from that, in the next video we're going to be talking about all the motion, the looks, the sound, the event control center, and everything you see here. I'm going to be explaining it one after the other. So now let's look at what is up here. We have the file. File has to be like, let's say you want to load your former project and re-edit it. You could actually do that. You could save to your computer. Let's say you're done with a project, you want to save it, or you want to have a new project. Okay, then you have edit. Let's say you restore sound, let's say you remove the sound or something. Then tutorials, we have a lot of tutorials. Let's say you want to learn anything, you could actually come to tutorials and learn. That's for people that are just coming to scratch newly. You could see a lot of tutorials that will guide you. For example, if you want to make a clicker game, which we are going to be doing next time, you could see that they're showing you the blocks that you're meant to pick, and then you have your game and then you can close it. That's what the tutorials is all about. Okay, so thank you guys, hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe for more. Thank you.